What up? It's TTB After Dark, episode 18, man. This YouTube just came back up when I went live, man. Shout out to YouTube. They came on through. Hey, got around, man. I got a couple stuff I want to go over. First and foremost, let me turn this on. First and foremost, RP to Reverend Jesse Jackson. He an icon in the Black community and civil rights era, the whole nine. You know, no matter how y'all feel about him or whatever, you know, he was an icon during that time. Like, he got cherished to people who went through the struggle to get our rights and stuff together and everything. So I always remember seeing this as a kid. Not going to elementary school in the hood and everything. They used to play this a little bit, but this always got me. This is one thing I always remember from his life and everything.
You ready on the stump? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I am somebody. I am somebody. I may be poor, but I am somebody. I may be young, but I am somebody. I may be on welfare, but I am somebody. I may be small, but I am somebody. I may make a mistake, but I am somebody. My clothes are different. My face is different. My hair is different. But I am somebody. I am black, brown, white. I speak a different language, but I must be respected, protected, never rejected. I am God's child. I am somebody. Give yourself a big hand.
That's old school right there. And the funniest, oh man, the funniest they were, it's two people who used to do Jason Jackson crazy. The dude used to be on Rush. He used to play. Not Rush used to do him really well too. His book, man, that used to be. He used to have him down pat. And of course Eddie Murphy, man, he got show love. And when we get there with tragedy, especially with like death and stuff like that, we like to laugh, man. Like it's the best way to remember somebody. Not necessarily like making fun of the person who's passed and stuff, but like actually just, hey, this is the impression. Like, he probably laughed at this a million times too. You know what I mean? But yeah. Salute to Reverend Jesse Jackson. So let's get down to the the stories of the day. This is a big story. So Nick Shirley just came through with another. It's a situation going on in California. He got 20-minute video. It's about the voting vlogs or whatever. So here we go.
We're just looking for these individuals as they're registered to vote here. John Thomas and Philip Thomas. Is Gloria here by chance? Because she's 100 years old and she voted last election from here.
Can you see my? I said I want.
I just want to make sure you're not 126 years old.
No, I'm not.
And do you think it's possible like illegal migrants could be voting?
Do you know where the ballots might have gone? Like for 108 people, that were registered here?
When it comes to fraud, most people think about money. However, there's another potential massive fraud story taking place in America, one tied to the most consequential system in our country, which is our voting system. This has to do with everything about who runs the country and how elections are actually controlled. And if we don't have voter integrity...
By the way, I want to go ahead and say shout out to you, Phoenix. I know you ain't feeling well, but shout out to you. Link is I don't think I got the link pin. Hold on, let me go down this. Link is pinned. Bam, there you go. So in the same world, Nick Shirley will be getting a Pulitzer for this journalism we doing.
What even are we? And there's one state that is the breeding ground for potential voting fraud, and that is California, where it can take up to 1 month to count all of the votes, no voter ID, and millions of ballots are cast by mail. And with voter rolls that are extremely vulnerable to errors, such as over 200 people who are over the age of 125 years old registered to vote in certain areas. And now to see how easy it is to vote, I headed to the location to register to vote inside the state of California. Now, this is the register of voters right here. And I want to ask him, why don't you need voter ID to vote here inside of California? I was curious, how come in California you don't need voter ID to vote?
Because when you sign your affidavit, you're swearing that you're telling us the truth, and we compare the signature that you put on your application to the
Battery 65%.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it leaves any room for error with voter ID, or? Yeah, I'm just like curious because I want to make sure that like our elections are as fair and honest as possible. And I feel like voter ID is just something super simple to have.
I want Nick Shirley going to have to watch out, man. He opened up a can of worms with this one. Like in Somalia, I was about to say Somalia. In Minnesota, that's a slip right there. My bad, y'all. In Minnesota, man, like he probably can't even show up there for the next 20 years. They're gonna be mad at him.
And do you think it's possible like illegal migrants could be voting?
Not really. How? I mean, what was showing the ID?
Yeah, if they don't have their ID and they could just sign on behalf of Richard Sherman.
It's Sherman.
Then they could technically vote, right?
Richard Sherman is a football player.
Yeah, but what if they just don't care? What if like Richard Sherman and Billy Bob Joe just don't care? But so you don't think illegals would ever vote, would you?
I don't think so.
No. So instead of showing your ID, you sign your signature and then it is scanned to verify it is you. So technically speaking, anyone could show up saying they are someone, and if the signature is similar, that vote will then count. And with millions of people voting, it leaves room for fraud to occur.
Let's wrap our head around that. So basically, you got people supposedly looking at signatures and just doing a grant. How many signature it's not getting ran through a system. It's not getting ran through like AI and anything, which can be manipulated too. So basically, you trust in regular Joe to validate signatures, which that's a finite group of people who actually are able to do that, like as a profession. Yeah, that makes no sense, man. Something's up. That don't make any sense.
Take these two examples.
A Southern California woman is facing 5 felonies after registering her dog to vote in 2 elections. The dog's vote was even counted in one of those elections. Those behind the stunt say she did it to show the flaws of the current system.
Hundreds of people who cast votes according to state records, but we found they've been dead for years, including a woman who died in 1988, and records show she somehow voted in 2014. 26 years after she passed away. Then there's Julita Abutin. Records show she voted in Norwalk in 2014, 2012, 2010, and 2008. The only problem is she's buried here at Forest Lawn. Abutin died in 2006. Is it possible your mother voted in 2014?
There's no way.
Abuteen's daughter Maravik says it's certainly impossible that her mother voted, but the LA County Registrar confirms they have signed vote-by-mail envelopes with her mother's name for the 2014 and 2012 election, even though she died 10 years ago.
So it's not some crazy conspiracy theory to think that people are illegally voting inside the state of California. And with the state receiving millions of illegal migrants, the opportunities for fraud now are even higher as millions of undocumented people are living inside of the state. Now let's go meet up with a man by the name of Urson, who has dedicated years of his life digging through voter rolls, finding fraud and inconsistencies throughout the state.
So how bad is the voter fraud here in California?
Well, no see, man.
We actually don't know because law enforcement isn't really investigating it.
Salute the Phoenix. Soundboard working now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You want to hear another one? Oh, no.
Yeah, sure.
Close the doors for me for a quick moment.
In this one.
Read, nigga, read.
All right. How you feeling?
I'm heavily drugged. I ain't feeling shit.
Well, I mean, you're better than most people. Some people dealing with it, just dealing with the pain.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
All right. I won't make you talk so much. Let's read. Hold on, I'll do this again.
Read, nigga, read.
And we don't have people qualified to actually figure that out.
And what kind of fraud is taking place?
Well, we have voter rolls of about 22 to 23 million people in California. And we have just in Orange County, per se, there's 60 to...
What's up, Ozan? What's up?
What up? What up, Tim? What up, Phoenix? How you guys been?
We've been good, man.
How you guys? That's it. Oh, yeah, go ahead. My bad.
So, you got anything on this, man?
Hey,
California. Oh, my bad, Phoenix. What's up? Go ahead.
Oh, what up? What up, Phoenix? What about California?
Yeah, man. Like they voting rolls looking kind of funky, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's politics, you know.
Yeah.
It's like they say, well, when are we gonna have an honest politician, right? And when we do, we get uncomfortable with it. Like, wait, what did he say? What did she say?
Oh, yeah.
Because we're not used to that honesty. You know, we're used to like BS, lies, maybe one or two truth. Maybe they keep one of their promises out of the 100 they promised everybody. It is what it is, you know.
Did you happen to watch my live last night?
No, I missed the live last night.
They were showing like, cause our Secretary of State went to Davos and pretty much laid out the thing like, hey, y'all been making us her not middle class for over since 1977, and we're just taking back our sovereignty, and we getting back to the old school, you know, building our communities and stuff like that, like it's supposed to be, right? So yeah. I played a video, and the lady was like explaining everything that's been going on the back end with like the Council of Foreign Relations and all that. Just really broke it down. And what Rubio was actually saying is that's the change. That's why, like, because like let's say the middle class grows in America, in Europe they are saying that's economic uncertainty, because like they were so used to getting like subsidies from America, and plus like the whole the Paris Accords with the climate change stuff and everything, right?
Yeah.
It was just, they really getting hurt right now, because like now you have a growing like immigrant class in Europe, and now you just undercut like manufacturing. So like a lot of jobs for like first generation, second generation immigrants coming in, that'd be a job they'd be getting to like get integrated into society, get acclimated, make their situation better. so they could be productive members of society. Now they don't have that, so that's how all these enclaves getting built up, and it's a powder keg waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let's not forget this. We got to go way back, right? It started off with the wars, stealing the other countries. America and European, at least the Western European.
Yeah.
When the British, the French, and the European gave independence to Africa, the Middle East, Asia, Latin America, well, especially those countries, and they pulled out, they really never left. So what did they do? They put in puppets government, and they still taking resources, right? Now, this time, the only difference when something goes wrong, you blame the president of that country. Oh, look, the evil dictator. It's not our fault. He's the dictator. Even though they've been backing him for a while. Have been elections been rigged in other countries? Of course.
Yeah.
They play a part. The Western help them. So when people migrate over here, right? Like you already destroyed our country. I'm talking about Africa, Asia, some Asia, and of course the Middle East.
So y'all coming in with an attitude just because attitude number one. A lot of people you don't have a segment having that attitude like, hey, y'all destroy our country, but then we gotta get our payback. You have that element, then I get what y'all.
Depends on the person, really. Some people, yes, they do have that attitude. Yes, I do agree with you. Some of them, hey, I just want to work. Now, the idea, we had this conversation, I forgot on another panel, they say they taking our jobs. Okay, cool. What jobs you're talking about? Half of America don't even want to work construction. Like, I mean, a lot of them do, but not most of them. Like, like they want, like they're not taking your how you say, your bank job, or I'm talking, like construction, cleaning, the outside work. That's like rare. That's rare for American to get those jobs, and because a lot of us don't want to do these jobs, we want to be in an AC doing some other stuff. So we got to be realistic about this. Like, what job are you complaining about?
I think part of that with the job thing, right, when they talk about that is right. Okay, if you're taking manufacturing, putting in other countries already, then on top of that, you're bringing people in to get the ones that remaining, and then like if I'm starting out, like if I don't want to go to college, for example, like you forcing people to go to college to get some type of education so they could get those AC jobs and everything. Or if I don't want to go to college, I want to be in trades and stuff. That the immigrant population is getting that because they like I said, a lot of people don't want to do a trade because it's been stigmatized. It's all going back to the whole 1977 thing. Because at one point, like, and Phoenix could probably vouch for this, it was money to be made to be a tradesman. Like you was a trade. Well, if you're a tradesman, you as a black man as a tradesman, you're free pretty much. Like because like you guaranteed to have a certain client base. You're capable of doing certain things or whatever. Like around the house, you don't have to outsource. Then y'all could go and build more things in the community. So when you say like some people don't want to do the job, that's I get the talking point because that's what's been said. But like there's elements of our neighborhoods that we have like starting out. If you're not going, really, I feel like this. If you're not getting a scholarship, or you're not in athletics, or you're not like you trying to be a politician, trying to be in the political class or journalism, and all that stuff. Really, in journalism, we pretty much doing journalism right now.
Yeah.
So that's out the window. But like, you want to go because we need lawyers, we need law enforcement officials. Because like the problem we have in our community is not having enough law enforcement officials. That's a cultural. That would be like a cultural gap between the law enforcement and the populace. So yeah, you need that stuff. I mean, so look, I might be rambling a little bit, but
no, you're all good.
What I'm saying is like it's not necessarily the immigrant class that's going to take the jobs. Really, it's really the fact that the jobs are gone in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta get the jobs back, and that's one good thing about like with Trump doing the tariffs, because it gives incentive for people to bring the jobs back or unless they want to pay tariffs and then not be able to get enough thing to get their bottom line like they used to get. Because it was you go shit, have a plant in fucking Mexico or whatever. I mean, it still happened, don't get me wrong. But like if you don't pay, what's up?
My bad, go, my bad, go.
If you don't have to pay your tariffs, you giving them jobs, which is okay and everything. And they're coming, they'll upcharge the damn truck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we paying tariffs anyway. You got that situation like that, and that's really, I get the point of how they doing it on that end, getting the jobs back here.
I will say this while I'm in my right mind. Those jobs that they keep saying that nobody wants to do but the immigrants is a myth. Those are the jobs that we had. Those are the jobs that helped us take care of our parents. We are the type of people that will put our pride to the side just to see food on the table so we can feed our children.
Mm-hmm.
That has never been an issue. That has been an excuse, though, to keep those jobs away from us and give them to illegal immigrants so they could pay them under the table.
And cheaper. Yeah. But now the question is, so my question to you, what did it go wrong then? Is it a specific year? This is just not happen overnight, you know?
So if you go look back, right, there's always an element screw. They never want the black man to be happy without they lead. Because like think about it, even Reagan, right? There was so many people making a lot of money during Reagan, like working at Boeing, Lockheed, everything like that. Because we were outproduced. Way we beat Russia and the Soviet Union back then, we outproduced them. So there was I'm speaking from down here. I mean the car industry. You know, that was like shit. Jerry Moses was eating during the 80s. Jerry Moses and Ford was both eating in the 80s. Because like everybody was buying cars, everybody was you know, but the downside of that was the crack epidemic. Because like it's the whole thing. If you work hard, you play hard thing. That was the whole mentality back then.
Yeah.
Bash on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was on mute, but yeah. Like I was saying, it's a myth that people want to. Where we went wrong is when certain people came in power and they decided to help out corporations instead of the American people. Well, it's cheaper if you take that over there. Yeah, but you have to pay for it to come back.
Yeah, NAFTA is the number one. I mean, that's Clinton right there. You know.
That's where we went wrong. When it became more about the corporations and how much the corporations is donating to the government.
Yeah, but like, and you just said
America is a business. It's a corporation.
The United States of corporation, and that's exactly what I was about to say. Now, if you look in Mali, for example, Nigeria and Burkina, they kicked out the French, right?
Yeah.
Why they do that? Because the French have been stealing 95% of their resources. The government that they were backing was allowing them to have to do it because so they can stay in power. So the world and the American people, for the most part, they're waking up. They're getting tired of getting robbed. They're not playing those dirty games no more. And the ones who still are, they're protecting their power or they're protecting their seat as president. I'm talking about in Asia, Africa, the Middle East, because they don't want to be overthrown. There's a lot. What?
I got a question for you on that. You looking at what Saudi doing? Like Saudi's really getting big in the entertainment thing, and they really like moderate. They doing a lot of stuff entertainment wise. I find that interesting because they do a lot of business in NIL. People don't know that they do a lot of business like with the college NIL stuff. They float them. It's a lot of them and like Israel both. They both throwing a lot of money in these NIL deals
because they want a piece of the pie. Because they see what the Chinese are doing, they see what the Russians are doing, and the American friends, the British, they don't want to lose their grip because they used to be the dominant power back in the day. So Saudi's using their oil money, Israel's using their influence behind the scenes, how to get so everybody has a reason. Now, maybe they have good intentions or bad intentions. Time will tell on that. But sadly to say, it's business, and whoever the highest payer, of course there's dirty schemes, but everybody wants a piece of the pie,
I got theory.
no matter how we look at it,
I got theory on Saudi part, right? I think Saudi and Israel got an understanding, because like if you look at everything going in Palestine, everything, they were heavily influenced by Iran. So they done made an understanding. I don't know how long it's gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but they made an understanding. Like, you know what's caused like this the green deals in Paris occur. They're like, all right, man, we want to I'm talking about Saudi. We're gonna have to use some of this money to build other industries and modernize and this and that. And then on top of that, they're like, well, we need to keep. Because the honest God truth, if you look at our sports landscape and look at what was going on 2020s to 2024 with what they were pushing, like in pop culture. I talked about this a lot during that time or whatever on this on Nerdish and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Saudi was like, you know what, we need to keep the American men as American men as much as possible, because the fastest way to do that is to throw your money, your influence to our sports. Because that's one thing we gonna always love is our sports. And they trying to get us not to like it. They trying to subvert that. But like because like the fastest way to like connect with a so-called celebrity is a sports star. Because like they Achilles injury or ACL, MCL injury away from being right where we at. So there's an understanding there.
Yeah, like do you know Rolando, right? The soccer player.
Yeah.
He just signed up with their team, right? They paid him $100 million contract. They gave him a house on top of the $100 million, a brand new car, and like a bonus on top of all that for 5 or 10 years. I don't know how long the contract was. But in the end of the day, when you really look at it, take the BS and all the problem, it's about business.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants their piece of the pie, no matter how. If they can sit here and tell us the truth, no one's gonna listen. Some people are gonna care, some people are gonna ignore it, they're gonna lie about it. At the end of the day, at least we understand what it is. It's business. The United States government told the world, and without saying it out loud, we're all business. We're the United States corporate. So the world understands that. Mm-hmm. So when people come over here, look at the Italians. Money. How are we gonna do money? Get a loan, do this, do that, and build up. The Jews, the Arabs, the Asians, the Chinese, everybody. So when they come here, they understand that. And the ones who've been here before, right? They've been here living for here. And when the new ones come, we educate them. This is how you take a loan. This is what you got to do. Just make sure you don't mess up your credit. This is how you open a credit card. This is what you get your food stamp. But don't get too comfortable. Use it for a year or two, then
use it the right way.
Like because you have a little kids, things are gonna get hard, And then when the time comes, open a business. And because my people, I can't. Forget everybody else. Let me speak on my people, the Iraqis. Yeah. I remember right here, we in our community, this guy had 2 apartments, right? One for his family, one's like for a meeting for everybody to come.
Oh, that's dope.
So it doesn't matter what your background. You can be a bus driver, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be the guy who picks up the trash. We all sit down, drink tea, makes food, and we discuss like what's going on with the economy, what's going on back home, what's going on in other countries. Like this is how the stock market works. Hey, did you guys hear about the new law? Like, did you guys hear this new spot in California, San Diego? Go check it out. Hey, Detroit is a lot cheaper than California. Check out stuff like that, and people start to travel. you know, we're like, there's no judgment. You know, you do what you do. You know, as long as you have a job. That's
kind of briefing them how to really. I mean, what's going on? Y'all do a little briefing when y'all meet up and like, hey, this is this. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and everybody's talking from their profession, like the doctor, the lawyer, the guy who does the stock.
That's what's missing in our community, because the way it used to be for us, it was a church. Like after church, the deacons and the brothers of the church or whatever, they'll sit back, they'll sit and have like a get together, like really talk about some things. That's missing for real. I hear you on that.
Now doesn't mean
the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. Like, they don't teach us that in school. When we was growing up, they don't even teach us that because they want it all for themselves. So
Breaking up.
whoever happens to learn these things and pass them along, I come in and applaud y'all.
Yeah,
that's
dope.
Yeah. And another thing is we never put like disrespect the person what they do.
Mm-hmm.
We look at it, oh, you got a job, that's good. At least he's not asking me every day, let me borrow $5, $10, you know. At least he or she has a job. At least they got money in their pocket. So never ever like look down and disrespect on a person what they do, as long as they have a job or making a living. It's hard out here. You do what you got to do. It is what it is. So these type of things kind of helped, you know. Now it doesn't mean 100% have good intentions. Of course, now you're gonna have your bad apples here and there, of course. But you know, like, and that's how it is. So let me break it down. So Iraq, you got the Christian community, right? When the new Christian comes, he goes with them. You got the Catholics, you got the atheists, you got the Muslims, you got the Kurds, and sometimes we come all together and discuss what's going on. You know, like there's some tension. Don't get me wrong, but we still come together and see what the hell's going on. You know, because why we do this, because that's how we do it back home. Tribes, you know, there's more tribe. Forget the religion, is your tribe, whatever your tribe. And that's how tribe does it. Every day there's a meeting. The highest chief, he sits with the mayor, the city council, the governor, and he tells us what's going on. And don't forget, 95% of the males served in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're blind, mentally ill, or like you're paralyzed.
Yeah. I got you.
So
before we go further, you say you Iranian?
No, Iraqi.
Iraqi. Okay. I at first I thought I was Iran, because I got a homeboy that like he's Iranian and Afghani, man. We chop it up, and he tell me, man, like y'all people don't know, like y'all have y'all own little pecking order when it comes to different countries and tribes, and y'all have your own thing going on. And
yeah, because what if it's going to be hard. That's why they call it the Middle East. That's why they say they're all Muslim. Wait, calm down.
Yeah, I mean, it never said that, but I know what you mean. I know.
You know, like Fox News. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but I'm saying like when Fox News, they put us all in one era. So there's Arab Christian, there's Arab Muslim. Yep. There's the Assyrians, which most of them are Christian. There's the Chaldean, which is the Catholic. There's Persian. Then you got the North African Arab, which is Egyptian, Moroccans, Algeria, and Sudan. And there's also you break that down: Arab, Muslim, Arab, and Arab Jews. It is a lot of breaking down and tribes and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just tradition now, and people need to understand. Like, we have our problems, of course we do, like everybody else. But we know how to solve our problems. We don't need outside help to tell us how to solve our problems. And the same thing goes for the Chinese, Italians, because we're so close to each other. Our history kind of similar, a little bit different through empire. But my point is it's not like we got a fair deal when we came here. It's just like the people before us make us aware of certain things and how things operate in America. And then some of us take this 2,000 and you can do this back. You can open this and this back home. Oh yeah, this is a lot cheaper. So the guy over here has a liquor store and has like a restaurant back home. and so forth and so on, you know. And a lot of Indians do that too, and Chinese.
Oh, they got a whole system. That's a whole nother system they got, man. Because they'll get. I remember hearing about their system pretty much like if somebody owns a convenience store, for example. I'm not saying that's. I know that's a stereotype, but this is or McDonald's or something like that. They'll work it. Then with somebody, if they got somebody to get citizenship or whatever, they'll teach them how to work that. Take a percentage of that because they'll be a family member and go move on and do something else. They do that. They have it like on clockwork. You know what I mean? From what
I mean, I'm my old job. I used to work at Subway, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lady that I worked with, they had 4 different Subways. Her parents owned a smoke shop, and her husband is a manager at a pharmacy. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I soak up game. Like when I talk to my, that's not the only homeboy. I got one that's a dentist. He's Pakistani, and like it's one thing I hear constant. I don't want to even get into this because like y'all, like I said, y'all got y'all totem pole. Y'all deal with me. And somebody, it's a group of people. Y'all look down. It's been universal out here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it online because what people here think of them is different from how y'all think of them traditionally. From what I hear, like 90% of the stories.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. So, man,
it's like I said, our history goes deep, especially that part of the world: Eastern Europe, Asia, the Middle East, North Africa, West Africa, Central Asia. Sometimes a little bit of Western Europe, because we're so close and divided and conquering and all that stuff.
So did you see any of because I this is Nick Shirley? Did you see any of the stuff I did? Me and Phoenix reacted to with the Somalian situation in Minnesota. How they would
the scamming and stuff like that.
Yeah, we went in on that, man. Because like people, I got a little backlash on that. I'm like, hey, you know what? I gotta look at was the Somalians part of Arab slave trade because like it was an Arab slave trade just like any other slave trade. I'm not over here. And they were like, people really like saying that I was selling out. And I'm like, nah, I'm pro-black. But I'm just this calling for what it is right now. This is some scamming. And then I had to remind like, hey, they was one of the main people going around, yanking people up.
My opinion on that. There's scammers. Well, of course, every community has their, like I said, bad apples. Mm-hmm. Some people like to paint it all. Every city state is like saying, "Oh, my city don't have murder. We're the best city in the world." Like, come on now,
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when people like, I noticed something about here too. Especially when Pacific people get all the news on them. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, they're like the demons, right? That's gonna die out, and we're gonna move on to the next group.
I agree.
Like remember 2 years ago, who was it? The Haitians. Oh, the Haitians eating every goddamn thing, hide everything. Remember that? It's like everybody moved on from that. I remember seeing a video. Somebody said, "How come we just blame something on the Jamaicans?" For God, I heard nothing about Jamaicans. Let's make something up and blame them.
But
it's getting ridiculous
too, man. Like, have you ever talked to any Haitian cats?
I think one person before I met one.
If you really want to, make them mad, bring up the Clintons. You're not gonna have a good time. They do not like them. It's for good reason. Oh, they hate the Clintons.
Oh yeah, because then Clinton invaded Haiti in 95 or 94 or whatever.
And they kind of
and they doubled back after the earthquake.
That earthquake. That's what I was about to say. The earthquake.
That should be real.
They did. They did them dirty. But like most Haitians, like a lot of them was laughing at that whole story. They were laughing at that shit. It's crazy, but
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's shameful. Yes, it is. It sucks. Yeah. But like I said earlier, in America, when one group get demonetized or whatever, like bad, that's gonna last 2-3 weeks, and then we move on to the next group.
Yep.
It is what it is at the end of the day,
Yeah.
And no one's gonna remember this. Like in 6 months, you think we're gonna talk about Somalis? Like, like remember the Haitian thing? Like we forgot, well, not all forgot, but a lot of people moved on from it.
The thing about the Somalian thing is like they are so brazen with the shit. That's the
No, I've
that's
pretty
the
much
whole.
been consistent on saying that about the Haitians. So I don't think I'm racist by saying it. It's just 'cause it's something I witnessed.
Oh shit! I say I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, hey.
Breaking news.
By more than
Breaking
one
news.
Haitian.
Yeah, it's a lot. Hey.
So
Wait, is there like a big Haitian
yeah,
population
so
in Florida, right? In the
it
Miami
is what
area?
it is.
Yeah, she's up in Detroit, so I mean it's a good amount up
Yeah.
there probably. Yeah,
Oh, okay, Detroit.
it's a lot. It's a lot here, but like I said, man, you in that? Are you in DFW area? I mean, you don't have to tell me where you at, but like you North Texas?
No, I'm in the West Coast, close to Texas.
Yeah. It's like it's a everybody getting money there. Nobody got time for anything. They're like, look, man, just get out of our way. Don't hit my car. We out here getting it. I mean, you don't. Hey, right now it's hustle season.
Yeah, it's like, but as sucks as it is, in the end, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, we can talk about it and give our opinions, but you can't make everybody happy. And some people, they got to be careful choosing their words carefully. Some people just don't care, call it what it is. It is what it is.
I would say this about the Somalian part. The difference between the Somalian thing and the Haitian thing is like Somalian thing was it looked like it was codified by that local government too. It's like that's what it looks like, and that might be one of the lasting things. Because like look at when all that story happened, then all of a sudden, the police one protecting the ICE and all this. No matter how anybody feel, it was a lot of stuff. Then that situation happened with Renee Good, then the other dude, the church situation. It was just a whole bunch of stuff happening up there because they start, getting on that whole situation. So it makes you think like, man, hey, something's weird here,
Yeah, like is the governor in on it? Is the mayor, the city council?
Exactly.
You never know,
Yeah. And that's a lot of money. Like they were breaking down the money. I was like, man, I made a joke. I said, hey, that go our reparations right there.
But hey, but look at it like this. That's America in general. That's what they turn the world to, from the highest to the lowest.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, it sucks, but that's that's fact.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more of this Nick Shirley thing because we could talk about this all night. I want to see your reaction to this.
70,000 changes a month that happens. So the amount of time and effort to go and follow up with every one of those, we just don't have the resources to do that.
And so what information have you been collecting?
I'm not gonna go through the whole video. I put in my description, but I'm gonna probably get to like at least 12-minute mark. All right.
About the voting fraud here in California.
We have people that are still in our rolls from 2008 that are still getting ballots mailed to them that haven't voted in 18, 16 years.
And so if they haven't voted, what's the problem with them receiving those ballots?
Well, sometimes there's votes that happen later on with someone that hasn't lived here for 12 years. And we found several occurrences of that. When we turn that in, those are treated as independent incidences that don't affect the outcome of the election. So they're highly disregarded from our concerns as voters.
And what information do we have right here?
Well, we got several different pieces that we're looking at today. One thing that's just a simple anomaly for people to understand is there's people that show to be 125 years old in our voter rolls. And that's a simple data flaw, but the issue is it keeps happening over and over again to the tune of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds in every county. That's a large size like where we're at.
So going by that, you got hundreds in every other county. That might be what, 5 percentage points at least. If used, they just put like, all right, might be. I go look this up. How many counties in Cali? Let's see.
Damn. So they put in like dead people names in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn. So, But if that's in California, that means we got to look in every state then. 'Cause I doubt this is just California.
But this is like probably one of the most egregious. So it's 58 counties in California, right? So if you got what, let's say 600 per county. Let me get my calculator out. Calculate. That's at least an extra 34,000. That's just like I'm just throwing 600 out there. It could be way more than six. It could be hundreds, but be like a high 900 or something like that. That could be at least, that could be damn near 100,000 votes. That could swing numerous counties if you look at it. Because like if you look at Cali, the metropolitan counties gonna have, of course, gonna have a bigger vote. But they got a lot of counties out there in the boonies, like Death Valley and stuff, that only got like what, maybe 20,000 people there or something like that. That could sway an election right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have to think, like, not everybody votes, and then yeah, that could sway a whole bunch of stuff. That's crazy.
But do you think whoever wins, Democrat or Republican, do you think the other side is gonna complain and use that? You guys used dead people names and fraud. Even if they fix it right now, let's say they fix it, and whoever wins, they're gonna use that and complain about it later on after the elections.
If they're able to get the voter ID in and clean up, because clean up the voter rolls, that necessarily doesn't take a long time to do. If you find like it's just really a court order say, hey, let's clean this up. That's pretty much what it is. And right now right now here in Texas, I know like they doing a re-registration right now. And we got voter ID in Texas. So it's especially like this, if you under a certain age, you gotta bring your birth certificate to renew your license if you're under a certain age here. So they want, you gotta have like about 3 or 4 different IDs just to renew your license. So they really like, you get a different type of license now. It's not like the older one, just like laminated card or whatever. They actually got a chip in that thing. They ain't playing around.
Damn.
And we have like the least amount of like craziness, because California is known for like, they don't get done counting all the votes to like the end of the month on election day. Like it's crazy. But like the end of that week, we already got all our numbers counted, everything. We ain't even talking about it no more. It just different priorities, you know what I mean?
Yeah, damn. So wait, maybe I missed it. Maybe they said who was doing this, Democrat or Republican?
This is California, and California is like a solid blue state right now. It ain't used to be that way, but it's a solid blue state right now. So, and they don't, and when they don't have voter, they do signature verification, but they don't have like any AI system to like run the signature through and everything. They rely on like volunteers to just read it and stuff. It's backwards as hell. Damn. They were showing the whole thing. So like, if you know anything about like signature, like the people who read signatures and like verify signatures, that's a highly specified like profession. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Volunteers can't do that. Like, you're not gonna be able to verify, because it's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Do you think we're gonna have in the future voting? It should be like at home computer, like AI.
Oh no!
Just push the send and it.
Oh no! I mean, think about how after 2020, I highly like mail-in ballot. Like it's a large percentage of people even want to tone down the absentee voting. Like they want you to vote where you at. In like they want to tone down all that because like it's so many levels to create fraud in that situation. Like if you do mail it, let's say you do absentee ballot, right? And they don't clean, like in Cali, for example, they don't clean up their voter rolls. You getting what's up, CP3? You getting ballots getting mailed to you. You didn't even ask that. Then that could, if people, that's a lot of fraud could be open up to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
I think Phoenix, hold on, CP3 Phoenix ain't feeling well, man. You got chill, man. She coming out off the flu, man. Got chill on her.
Salute, CP3.
You funky, funny acting bastard. Hey.
All right, let's read.
Today. Another one is we have a lot of voters that are at central locations, 10, 12, 15 people at a place where what is this business? What is it doing? These people are still going to continue to get ballots. Another one is like a lot of the sororities in the dorm houses, where we have typical turnout, or voter turnout is like in the 50 to 70% range, but it's like 106 out of 108 votes cast. So it doesn't mean that that's fraud, but it means these are out of the normal order of what happens. And so that's what we're going to be going around and looking at today and seeing what's out there and what we can find. We have a system where you can register to vote in California without a driver's license number or social security number. Why do we allow that? That creates 9.6 million records that then the state has to send to the Social Security Administration. And when 75% of those come back with no matching Social Security record, it should make every California wonder, why do we have a system like that? Why do we have a system that's creating work and uncertainty?
And so what have you done to get this information about the voter fraud that's taking place here in California?
Well, we get our information from the Secretary of State. We get it directly from them. It's a lot of information and it's very complex. And so we get this from the state, we package it up, and we help with our other researchers across the state that go and break it down into their own counties.
So we have all this information, and now
I'll pause on that. So, man, it seemed like they are openly trying to make this complicated so they can get away with something. That's why I'm getting out of this, because like a lot of this stuff, I'm like, it could be simpler there. You know what I mean? All right.
They keep trying to make it more difficult than what the hell it is so they can stick to the racism shit. The basic principle of this is they rather give your information to the illegal immigrants so that they can get their Democratic voters in. This is all alleged. I'm drugged up. I'm loopy. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But anyway. They want us out and them in. I mean, they went so far as to saying we don't even know how the hell to get our ID. That's racist within itself.
We gotta get ID to go to the liquor store. What the fuck? About what we talking about here? Okay, I mean, all right.
Yeah, you got to be 21. Yeah, so things are getting bad. I do agree with you there, and people. You just need to be aware of what's going on, because what I'm seeing as well, not just these election frauds, or also a lot of white militias growing in America. They're arming themselves. So we got that. Like, what the hell are you guys arming? Like, you guys preparing for something? Oh, we need to get ready too. Black, brown, Asian. Like, what the, like, are we missing something? So things are getting bad. If this is the way things are going, you just got to be watching out. At least in your city, and protect your own. At least,
I'm telling you, in Texas, we already ready for what everybody got something to be ready. Hey man, when they were talking about banning body over, everybody was like, y'all banning that? We like, what? Nah, I'm just saying. All jokes aside, like, I've noticed too, man. Like, I've been going over some stuff that's going on the right, because I'm pretty much full disclosure, I'm pretty much like a libertarian. So I kind of just lay back, look at this. I look at the thing in the macro, then look at, hey, how I could fix this. You know, I try to tell my people, don't rely. We smart enough. We come from bloodline that came from shackles to make communities for ourselves and do things the right way. You know, the whole now we came from something great, so we need to constantly keep doing that. We need to understand what the government was, it is, and will always be. You know what I mean? Overall, I'm not saying go fight the government thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying as we have to have a understanding that this government once thought it was cool to enslave our ancestors. So we have to. It can always be reverted back to that situation. Just gotta be smart. We gotta be knowledgeable of everything. Don't fall into the trap of you know, stupid stuff or whatever. I'm always talking about that. Phoenix could vouch for that. I'm always talking about that. With that being said, right, I do think that what you were saying about the militias and everything, and I'm even when like some of these I'm seeing, and this is where I'm seeing it from. I'm seeing like these blue state Republicans, which like, and I know it's gonna sound crazy saying this, but it seems like they go the most extreme and say the craziest stuff, but they still in blue state. It always make me feel like that's a plan or something going on there. You know, because I know people that's Republicans, they just chilling. They just like, hey, I want my money. I want to be able to, I want my kids getting some type of transition, talk with the teachers and anything. They like, look, leave my kids alone. Let me keep my guns. Let me keep my money. Leave me alone. That's the mentality of most Republicans out here. But the blue state, they going like, yeah, it's gotta be, they bring up race and we're like, oh, what you doing here? We ain't talking about that. We want our money. Well, you don't get it, God. It's always these blue state ones. I always got to watch out for them because they feel
I
the
find
spirit.
it amazing.
Ain't it weird? Ain't it?
It is amazing how they get some stupid, but I'm sorry, wrong word, unintelligent, black ass bastards to actually vote against their own interests. They are literally fighting to keep these people here. They don't even really know why.
It's remarkable.
Because the Democrat told them so. Do you not realize that once we stop funding them with our tax dollars, our taxes will go down? The price of inflation will go down. It won't go down significantly because they've already got our stupid asses to pay. I'm sorry, unintelligent asses to pay these high ass prices basically because we have no choice. But it'll actually go down.
It's crazy you say that because I remember a Malcolm X interview. He said, "Do not vote for the Democrat, especially if you're
I remember that too.
Like,
And for those unintelligent, same black ass people that keep saying, "Oh, your ancestors turning in their grave." Yes, they are because your stupid ass keep voting for damn Democrats. They didn't.
Y'all ain't want to hear what Harriet Tubman said about the Democrats. You think Malcolm X is being?
They talk about, "Oh, Lincoln freed the slaves." Yes,
okay,
for financial purposes only.
But what do you think it is though? They supporting the Democrats. Are they getting paid? Are they being scared? Like, what's the problem?
All of the above.
All the above.
Real, all the above.
All the above. If you do not go with the program, you must be eliminated. Allegedly. Again, I am drugged up. The voices in my head is talking to me. I don't know really what I'm saying.
She's having a fever dream.
No, because we got to call out the problem because it's supposed to be the freedom of speech, and if that's
that's again illusion. Illusion. Because if it was really freedom of speech, would I have to say allegedly? No.
Yeah, you always gotta say allegedly because somebody might say you defaming them.
Because then they say, oh, it's defamation. But I have the freedom to say defamation.
Mm.
No, you don't. I can sue you. Well, then that's not freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you can sue me and it's gonna cost me something outside of my livelihood, then that's not freedom.
Yeah, that's true.
That part.
That's not free.
Okay.
There's no freedom of speech.
I got a question for you then. If somebody's disrespecting you, right? But why you getting mad? It's freedom of speech. What's the response there? And they do it on purpose though. We just let it go.
That's when it comes to self
Here's the
control.
thing. Everything has a cost. So if you disrespected me under the guise of freedom of speech, this ass whooping is free as well.
That's the Detroit response. I salute to Detroit. That's the Detroit response. My response is like, it got
That's true. That's true. I agree with you there.
disrespect. It really depends on what type of disrespect you're talking about, right? Because like you bust out some racial slur and spit on me. That's not just regular disrespect. That's assault, number one. And I could defend myself in that case. Well, I don't know what you got. You know what I'm saying? That was a situation you provoked. I mean, they need to bring back provoke laws. A spit in the face, that's next level there. It's next level.
Yeah, yeah. Everything goes out the window by then.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't get bothered by people trying to. It's when you take it next level. I don't even want to hang out with disrespectful people. I don't even want to be around because you never know what might happen.
True. But that's how it starts, though. It starts with the little stuff, funny, little, and then it grows and grows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you got to stop in the beginning. Hey, just relax.
And it really depends. It depends on relationship. Like, if we friends and it's just jokes, yeah. But like, your friend would know like what buttons not to push. Yeah.
But I seen friends, they go at it like, well, and they've been
They're
best
not
friends.
really friends.
Yeah, they're not really friends.
They're not
like,
friends.
There's a level to, because like the thing is,
They just stay around to make sure your ass don't become successful.
Yeah, you got some of that too. But again, that's Venus drugs talking. I am.
No, she's speaking. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm loopy as fuck. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Don't pay me, don't take.
We're just talking crazy talk. I get it.
No, but like
we all live though,
But like some friends, sometimes you outgrow your friends too, man. That's an unfortunate thing about life. You always got to put that in perspective too. It's like maybe that person had respect, but something happened. Sometimes somebody might just not like you because, like they supposed to have that blessing you got.
Well, let me put it like this: some friends you grow up with, and they're ignorant. I can speak for myself, right? My friend is ignorant as hell, the most ignorant person you ever see. Even when you try to correct him on some things, he plays around. No, you misunderstood what I'm saying, and blah. So he doesn't look wrong. Like, what the? And he has an ego problem too. And his younger brother, like, damn, man. So I like slowly, because I was I distanced myself, and I'd known him for a long time. So I got to distance him from this motherfucker. No, and he's very like good, like with construction. He builds, very smart. But is that inside of him, like like when you notice something like jealousy, like what the hell are you jealous about? Like you have more. You're married. Like I didn't ask you to. When somebody gets mad, you can like see it. You can feel it. Like, well, do you? Yeah. So you gotta distance.
That jealous spirit is nasty, man. That's a nasty one.
Well, jealousy is one thing, but being ignorant and ego is a whole nother thing. Like you just know. You just, you can't get into like even if you're trying to reason, there's no reason. Is my way, or you're crazy. Like damn, okay.
Yeah, that's that narcissism, all that whole, and then those type they'll test your loyalty types. I get that, man.
I will flunk with flying colors. Don't test me.
I can't stand when somebody test my loyalty.
Either you believe in my character or you do not. Do not test my character. Me and my character will get petty real quick. I will flunk with flying colors on purpose.
But hey, but that's the reality of the world, you know. It is. It sucks. It has to be this way. And I even told somebody, like, why are you complaining? Why don't you just start cutting people off? Simple as that. But some people, they want to attach to some people because they don't want to be left alone.
Some people like being the victim.
And, that too. And that too. Some people, you know.
I've noticed this too. Some people just don't like peace. Like peace bothers them. Like it feel like something's wrong with it's peaceful.
Yeah, and that. So when it comes down, there's a little bit of everything. So the best way to have peace of mind and at least for yourself and your surrounding, you gotta realize your people's, meaning your friends and your family. And if that means you gotta cut some people out, then so be it. We don't live in our grandmother's days. Those days are long gone for now. Sadly to say. When everybody, like what I mean by like everybody comes in. No, he's family. You can bring, you know. Now in our days, somebody put this an example. Like even grandma can get it, meaning she can get cussed out. These days, like 2020.
Not my grandma.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying like some people.
I ain't feel like getting shot. I'm good.
But what I mean by that is some people have crossed that line. They went off after grandma. Some people went after cussed out their mom, their dad. So we live in an era where boundaries been crossed and no one gives a damn for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, my grandma been gone. Now listen, that's why I said not my grandma.
And
she shot a couple people and they asked me, I'm good.
My granny kept a 38 till she died. So
Listen,
nah, we ain't gonna play with granny.
Shotguns for days. Her aim was
like,
immaculate. I ain't fucking with that little lady.
I remember in Walmart, I seen a video. This white dude knocked out his grandma because she didn't buy him. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not everybody, but a lot of people, like the boundary's been crossed. The disrespect is a whole nother level. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, we see videos of that all the time where they be like, well, what would you do if your daughter is him and your mama? Call 911 because the girl just died. Like,
that's hilarious.
What you mean? What would I do before I even get to her? My mama had already choked her the hell out. If it's the mama I had, like I don't know. Sometimes they be changing. Oh, it's the baby. No, you black the baby. You used to dot mine. Like don't do that now.
Yeah, I mean, like. Yeah, those days, because my mom even said her dad, like when he looks at you, everybody like shuts up. He got a mini, he will shoot you type of thing. And I agree.
Yeah, I ain't mess with that little fucker either. Nope.
Yeah, because they build different, you know, and we start to lose those people. You know, they build different.
I think
I got his smart ass mouth, but I knew when to shut the hell up.
I got that power on my daughters.
Playing.
My daughters and them, because I'm like, they say something about my wife and everything, try to test it. I just look at them like, I was just playing. I just don't say nothing, just look at them like,
yeah. When you know, like, okay, I gotta back down.
Yeah.
But you got some people are either they're stupid or I don't know, they never been slapped in the face. They will take a next step.
Speaking of that,
you can tell what a motherfucker ain't got their ass with property.
Oh, speaking of that, let me go get that. You just remind me. I showed it.
Listen, they get to running their mouth. Ooh, these drugs is kicking in. They get to running their mouth.
Yeah.
And they don't know when the hell to shut the hell up. They don't know how to read a room. And then they get real buck and bold.
Reading the room.
And then they turn into an actual victim when somebody slapped the fire out of their skin. Like, Listen here. Did you not notice people started walking away? When you looked around, didn't the room seem a little bit emptier? You should shut the hell up. You
All
didn't
right.
shut the hell up.
All right, Phoenix, we gotta watch it. Speaking of somebody getting slapped, I watch it.
No, don't do. Oh, whoa.
I know we're streaming this shit.
I know, hey, bro, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect the king like that. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we're streaming. Got to chill.
Yeah, we got you. I know we streaming, nigga.
She a
You drunk?
queen, though.
Hey, honey, or liquor, nigga. I know we streaming, but honey,
His
come
wife
on.
up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful.
Smiling,
Hey,
laughing.
did
It's
you
like
get
that. This.
We're doing the hands. Listen.
You guys want to tell get it? Oh!
That's a standard. And that dude is a boxer he slapped.
Oh, the big dude is a boxer?
No, the small dude's a boxer. He's a bodybuilder.
Oh, damn. And that's Rampage Jackson, the MMA fighter.
Yeah, Rampage Jackson. This is on a kick. So speaking of that, and hey, you want to see his reaction, Phoenix?
Yeah.
Let's watch.
Dean.
So all night getting shit on.
Yeah.
I was
Dean.
waiting for that fucking moment. Happens again.
Man, this nigga ain't just fucking slap me, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Hey,
good, bro. I'm good.
no.
You was there for it.
Hey, that was a hard
Fucking
ass.
slap me, nigga.
That was a hard ass slap, man. Come on. Come on.
Bitch ass nigga.
Walk it out. Walk it out.
Come on. You did good. Hey,
Like, did he slap you about your body?
Come
I'm not
y'all go to
understanding.
each other. Don't cry, nigga. Take it on me.
Nerve left.
But you,
I got
damn.
one strap in the car. Fuck this nigga, bro.
Nigga.
This nigga just slapped the shit out of me in front of the girls, nigga.
No, the girls didn't see it. He stopped being in front of his wife. These girls, they didn't see it. I'm being 100 with you. They didn't see it.
This nigga ain't bulletproof.
100%.
See, these kids these days, man. You just got to
But you see, but when you put
So
yourself
now
in
you
that,
talking about bulletproof. Your mouth wrote a check. Your ass wasn't ready to cash.
I mean, it sucks to be
Listen.
that in that position because
Dog.
especially a grown man just slapping you, like, damn, what you do? You know,
When
because everybody
somebody say, hey, I ain't playing, move around, maybe, even in your drunken haze, maybe, you should just say, you know what? Let me go lay my ass down because I'm tripping.
Yeah, that dude was not playing. You talking to us? What? You always got peep game.
And he was told several times that is that man's wife. Yeah, but his wife fired. No, man, no, sir. That's not the response. That is not the response, sir. I'm talking about he ain't bulletproof.
Okay, look.
Clearly, you wasn't slap proof. Cause
He
you
didn't
should
bob
see.
me. Oh, what the fuck? You know, Bob and we. You didn't duck.
Right, like you supposed to keep your hands up to block your face at all times. You a boxer. That's the number one rule.
He slapped his braid out place. Hold up.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, you my boy. Hey, you my boy. You my brother.
Nigga, fuck that.
He upset.
I don't understand. Well, he should be mad at himself.
I kind of want to see that slap again. Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Let me see it. All right, hold up.
Dean.
So all night getting shit on. Listen.
You guys want to tell get
All the way now. he went off the camera. Hold up.
Oh!
He slapped the ponytail out your head.
Oh, hold up. Nah, I can't even play that one. I can't even play
That's
that one.
fucked up. That is so messed up.
Slaps like this. he got popped out of 38. He just been down.
That was a man down situation if I ever seen one. I almost want to scream, "Get up, Craig! Craig, get up!" I don't even know if that Negro name is Craig.
Man, he's a boxer. He took. He had to do a
Well,
standing count on a slap. A standing eight.
he wasn't
I mean,
ready for that ass whooping.
yeah, I mean, he did get embarrassed in front of everybody, you know. Like I said,
Look at the ears.
damn.
He had the option to walk away before it got to that level. Once he heard that is that man's wife, his response was should never have been. Well,
Phoenix.
his wife is
Look at the screen. Look at this man's ears.
fine and trying to push him out the way. So, what is wrong with you?
Hey, Cece, you gotta see this.
It looked like he was bit by Mike Tyson.
Look, man. I won't show this. Look how this all play out.
Can I get a hug?
No, don't do. Oh, whoa.
I know we're streaming and shit.
No, hey, bro, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect the king like that. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we're streaming. Got to chill.
Yeah, we got you. I know we streaming.
She a
Nigga.
queen, though.
Hey, honey, or liquor, nigga. I know we streaming, but honey,
His
come on.
wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been
She's
mad
she's
disrespectful.
smiling, she's
Hey,
laughing.
did
It's
you
like
get
that. This.
We're doing the hands. Listen.
You ready for him to honey good? Oh!
The wife is like, oh. Look, man.
And at some point, the wife should have left and said, "This Negro drunk, and my husband about to whoop his ass." See, because here's the thing: you got cameras, you got more than one than just your husband out there. Like, dog, you don't know how them other dudes was gonna come. Walk your ass back in the building.
It's
Get out
it's
the
three
way.
things. It's three things this man miscalculated. Nah.
His alcohol intake was on top of the list.
No, the alcohol intake. You always check out a home. If a dude you dealing with got highly foul on their ears, you on mute, Hassan. You on mute.
No, I was reading the chat. Was this a play? Oh.
Nah. You don't get slapped like that.
Hey, Cece. No, that slap was real.
That was a.
So I was guessing this is what 2 days ago or something.
I don't know. I just saw this on X. I said, "Oh, I gotta save this." God, yeah, that's a slap. I felt the slap from this in my chair. Like, ooh,
That was the slap heard around the city.
whap.
That motherfucker had an echo.
Yeah, he slapped the hell out of him.
Quite wonderfully, I might add. Yes, he did.
But like, I like to react. Like he's Brad like, look, I gotta talk to you, man. So you
No, hold on. Don't bring me up. Don't bring me up.
All right.
I'm just trying to share something.
So yeah, that was almost as funny as the old man said, "Dude, I'm just trying to wash my hands." And that little boy was like, "I'm trying to do content. I will slap the shit out of you. I dare, papa."
I mean, for this content is getting out of control. This what people do for the internet. Just to
It's
get a
because
click.
younger people already do not have respect for their elders.
That's
Now,
true.
couple that with trying to film everything and disrespecting your elder and not knowing that elder will pimp slap you into the dirt with no hesitation.
Or worse, shoot you. Depends on which.
Oh, they will pow you in a heartbeat again.
I checked.
I was a little girl.
Hold
My
on,
granny was old as shit.
Hold on, Phoenix. That first one, that's not necessary to be checked out on here, right? You just show me something.
Yeah. So just a little background, real quick. The first one is about YouTube changing some policies and a lot of channels getting demonetized.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Mm.
so whenever you get monetized, that's gonna help. What you got to do, what you got to change. So whenever you have time, watch is like a 45-minute video.
I put that on. I saved that.
Yeah. So the second one, I think I sent it to you, Phoenix, is about Instagram stuff. Somebody was giving us taking our bodies and selling them on Instagram.
I did see that. It was a little disturbing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like damn.
I'd be like, yeah, you and Jay, I'm blocking y'all because y'all be just sending me random shit.
I ain't been sending you that much stuff. You've been sending me more stuff than I have. Come on now. I know you've been
I've been sending you food stuff because I be hungry.
hungry.
No. I'm sending you stuff to make you like, hey, look, this is what's going on the internet.
Yeah. I appreciate.
Oh yeah, that's what he be saying. But I'm just saying, y'all be finding any fuck. Like what the hell y'all be looking for? Like what the hell?
No, but everybody got to be aware on what's going on. You know, there's a lot of crazy stuff going
And I
on.
appreciate that. I really do. But again, I've been drugged up since last week, so I don't see some of this stuff.
So what's good for you? Had a flu before we go on?
Yeah.
Did that Z-Pack help?
It was definitely the flu, and it's going around. And I think this flu has superpowers because I don't stay sick this long.
And
I do not. I've not been this sick this long, and I don't know how long. And I have never felt as crappy as I have last week.
I hate to
Like I
bring
could usually push through because I'm like, oh, I got kids and I still got stuff to do. I was like, fuck them kids.
kids like, mommy.
I don't care.
Mommy.
I can't even muster up the strength to care. Y'all on y'all own. I I've never in life been like that.
It's gonna work.
And then they out of school this week.
For what?
They winter break.
Are they year-round school or something like that?
No. No, they're not year round, but they do the winter break, the Christmas break. The Christmas break and the winter break is two totally different things. Not to mention, we just came from about a -degree weather, and they had a whole damn week out of school a couple weeks ago. So I'm like, why don't y'all just use that as the winter break? That was it. Put them motherfuckers back in class. Like, I make up for that shit. Like, the hell? It was already scheduled.
So, friends, I got one question on that. You know, while sent you that Mikka situation, I want to go through. Do you have any timestamps? I got the video. I don't know exactly timestamps. I didn't get to watch it.
I watched the first hour of that, and I did not mark down any timestamp, but I could tell you the first 15 minutes of it pissed me all the way off.
So I should start 20 minutes ahead or something.
Yeah, because a lot of that it felt like an interrogation.
All right.
And then when he was asking her about Trump, he kept poking it like he didn't know what she was saying.
Oh, and that's in the early 20 minutes?
That's, I think, in the first 10.
Yeah, I don't care. I ain't trying to hear it. He looked kind of weird to me. I don't keep
Listen, that Dior tie was fly as hell, and I said he is rainbow as shit.
All right, let me. All right. Are you aware of what's been going on with Anton Daniels, Hassan? Have you been aware of that story?
Yeah, with the Corey Holmes and all that mess.
Or Holcomb.
Yeah.
Listen, Holmes, whatever.
So, This is Mikka. This is the chick that Corey was going hard on when, after the whole situation happened. And it's been real
Corey
big,
called her a mistress.
man.
A
Yeah,
side
yeah.
chick.
I know. Anton. I've been on a panel with him a couple of times.
You don't panel Anton?
Yeah.
Hassan be everywhere. You don't know?
I mean, excuse me, I didn't know, man. Hey,
He
I got celebrity up on my panel. Shit, my man.
No, because when I first started hitting panels, it was like different channel, and then I started getting hooked on. It was Anton when I got big. Then I started going everywhere. But yeah, it's been almost 3-4 years since I've been on there.
Yeah, he grew way big. So you said 20-minute mark. I could just start that, right?
Yeah, you can.
So this is this dude is interviewing Mikka, the chick that went with Anton that Corey, cuss him and her out while they were leaving whole nine. Everybody remember the story. She's getting chastised pretty much in this interview. I'm just gonna keep it a bug. Spoiler alert, she's getting chastised. Oh, do you agree, Phoenix?
Yeah, I said it was an interrogation. It was pissing me off.
All right, here we go.
What was it that caught your attention to stay connected to the work that he does?
Before I knew him?
Yep.
Oh,
You said you was a consumer of his work. Yeah.
It would be like the Millionaire Morning Show. That's actually what I did watch. I didn't know Anton's other shows until we started working together.
Sure.
But the Millionaire Morning Show, it has, like I said, it has different components of news, financial information, politics,
Sure,
and a little bit of pop culture, which is my lane.
Yeah. And even with that being your lane, how did the lanes collided, if you will? Meaning that at some point, either you reach out, you email, you DM, you say, hey, this is great work you're doing. It's something that I'm interested in knowing more about. How was that establishment?
So Anton reached out to me.
Sure.
And he asked.
Well, let me ask you this, just for clarity for the public. When you say he reached out to you, so if you're a consumer of his work, how does he know to reach out to you?
He doesn't know to reach out to me.
So how
it just happens that I watch a lot of people.
Sure.
Online, but it just happened that he emailed me. I have my email up on my on my Instagram. I have it up on my
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking.
YouTube.
How did he know? How did he establish connection with you to know to email you?
Well, from what he told me, somebody sent him my work, and so he wanted to work with me, so he emailed me.
What you saying?
That's too much. Why the fuck is that the point? He reached out to the girl. Move on.
No. What he doing? This is a piece of game. What he doing?
I know what he doing.
All right. I didn't know because you snapping. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure. Go ahead.
I'm irritated for a reason.
Can you play? I'll put this real quick if you don't mind.
All right. It's not showing up. Hold up. Oh, hold on. Was that when you was on there? You on there? What's on?
Yeah.
All of the money that you was,
Can you hear it?
Y'all can hear it.
that you was spending while this dude was taking you on dates.
You exit out.
No, but I was saying, can you hear what they're saying or no?
Yeah, I could hear it. Yeah, it was running.
Oh, okay. Here it is again.
He could have
come on.
been using that. Like, at what point do you start considering, like, let's forego the data, forego their child, or Perry's, or Maestro's, or wherever, and then like let's stack this up.
Hold up. Oh wait.
You like you crashed
Yes,
the party,
nigga.
man. Hey, you had the link to it. I
Yeah, man.
could.
Look, that's the same.
What?
I'm out of this bitch, man.
Who was that in the corner? What?
Hey, he did pop up mad.
What's on your survey?
That's crazy. They thought you were ISIS, boy. They're like, oh shit. Shout out to the son, man. Shout out to the son. You popped up in there like, hey, wait, what's going on? All right, salute to the son, man. That was funny. All right, we gotta go back.
He crashed the party, made black people start questioning their own existence.
No, because that was my first time
I'm
up
being
there.
punked.
Did you go on there more times? Yeah, actually have a
Not
dialogue?
on that one. That was there 3 times after, so 4 in total. No, that was a Monday show when they talk about relationship and stuff.
Yeah.
And he has another show on Wednesdays. So in total, I've been in 4, but not on Wednesday shows after that. So total 4 with Anton Daniels.
So did you have good dialogue, or was it kind of weird?
No, that one, the one you just saw, I was like, what the hell's going on? I'm just listening like, what? Is, like I never done stuff like this, like relation, but mostly they talk about relationship,
So before we get in there, did he have a link dropped, or how you even got on? I never see his link dropped, anything like that.
No. You gotta be invited and you gotta be accepted. Very picky who they bring on and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not link and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes on Wednesdays he drops the link sometimes, and even with that, he's very picky. He brings on now.
Yeah, because I know he'll talk about he don't like say because I use my avatar for my thing. He probably look at me think I'm crazy, but of course I'm on cam. I don't. Hey, look.
No, but okay, look at it like this. At that time, when he was doing the Monday and Wednesday show, he was doing Fight Club. I don't know if you caught up to Fight Club.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, so Fight Club, everybody used to be on there. When Anton hit Fox News and started getting bigger and bigger, he just removed it, canceled it, or whatever.
You know what?
Yes, because he got big time now.
That's actually smart because see, what I'm learning about these content creators too. Like some people I follow, like I do a lot of nerd stuff, comic book stuff, and video game. They gotta be very careful on who they bring up. They gotta be very careful because like it's so many people just come in there and sabotage.
Because that too. But secondly, once you grow and you get the audience, the way how you're running now, you got to change that tone. Your words you got to watch what you say and how you say it, how you do stuff, because you don't want to lose your channel. You can say whatever, but there goes your channel. So the game becomes different. A lot of people learn that from Anton.
Yeah, it's a lot of other people, but yeah, I feel that.
Or even bigger than Anton. This channel's actually way bigger than Anton.
And you into the nerd scene?
The nerd scene.
Like there's like 2 million subscriber channels out there. Like you probably don't even know, but like they big now. And like honest God truth, it's really your audience too. If your audience rock with you for you being authentic, because it does get weird. It does get weird.
Because
when you gather so many people from different things, and then all of a sudden you can't be your authentic self. It gets weird there.
True, but you got to protect your channel. You want to grow and make that real money, then you got to change it up. You can't be. That's number one. Number two, there's always new people checking the replays, checking your shorts, checking your posts. There's always new faces. Either they stick around or they might come back 3-6 months later and check what you got going on.
Yeah,
because you got to change, because everybody start to realize once they get monetized, you got to change it up. You
Yeah.
can't be. You gotta watch what you gotta say. You gotta be picky. So you gotta be careful with that.
So I've heard, like, even with the cussing and everything, right? But lives is not as harsh, but with regular videos, they are strict on the very regular videos, especially if it's marketed like a kids thing or whatever. Not necessarily kids, but like let's say I'm doing Avengers Doomsday, and I'm just over cussing every other word. Yeah, they gonna hit me up. But I'm doing a live. It's less stringent.
All right. Do you see what I put in the private chat? Do you see that?
Yeah. Hold on, it's another one.
No, it's not a video. Just you see the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll say it out loud. When you put your titles, put that on. That's gonna help you push your videos out there.
Okay.
So I learned that too. So let's say you put Anton Daniels, put that, or put him in his put hashtag Anton Daniels, or that you want to talk about Diddy, Trump, whatever. Do that,
Yeah.
and also do your videos like this live right now. Cut it into pieces, 15, 20 minutes, and put hashtag, and YouTube will push it. Got different spaces, different sectors, and that's how you grow your audience. And do that also in shorts and pre-recorded videos.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Here. Let's see this interrogation.
Okay, so someone sent him your information, and then he decided to reach out to you.
Somebody sent him my content, and he decided to look me up. He got my email. Send me email.
And if you can be transparent, what did he say in the email, or what did he say that established your interest to move to the next step?
Well, when I got the email, I already knew who Anton Daniels was because I'm watching Anton Daniels.
Yeah.
So he asked if I would be interested in doing an interview. I said sure.
Okay. And the interview, does he normally invite guests to come on?
All the time.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Anton has like one-on-ones with pretty much anybody. If his audience finds somebody intriguing, which is how he found me in the first place, then he'll bring them on. Or if he finds them intriguing.
Yeah. And then you establish this sort of cordial friendship, if you will. It's a friendship at that point because you weren't working.
No. So once I did after I did the interview did really, really well.
Okay.
Especially
and what was the interview about?
Everything. Anton asked me stuff from relationships, like my thoughts on relationships, because Anton does relationship panels and all of these things. So from relationships to politics to whatever he can come up with.
So it wasn't really a targeted subject, if you will.
Nope.
It was just, I want to have you on and I want to interview you about whatever comes to mind or whatever he is interested in talking about.
Correct.
Some people would say that's a cake bake. Do you feel it was?
What's a cake bake?
A cake bake is when I have a sort of a hidden agenda, if you will, for reaching out to a specific person, sort of making you believe that it's one thing and it could be something else. I may have insidious characteristics.
All right. That takes a lot. Take a big leap of faith coming with that type of perspective. Because like the thing is, Anton talk about a lot of things with a lot of people. That's a little weird. I don't know. What do you think about that, Phoenix? Yeah, either one of y'all.
Go ahead, Phoenix.
The whole I'm trying to establish a timeline BS he going through right now is getting on my fucking nerves. And then he keep repeating the question like the answer gonna change.
You trying to get a lie out of him.
Right. Like he trying to, like when he started off in the beginning, for those who don't know, he tried to establish, oh, I've known you for a while, blah, 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 but he was being shady toward the show that he left.
Hold up. So he left. What do you mean by that?
He's saying that he knew her because he used to executive produce a show that she was a part of.
Oh.
But he was throwing shade at the same time. So he was trying to say, "Oh yeah, we have a relationship. Me, and you go way back. I've hung out with you and your husband outside of the show that we was on together and blah 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 blah." But good luck and love to those who still there.
Oh, so he know the husband. I knew something was weird about this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Anton knew the husband?
No,
No,
this
the
her husband.
interviewer.
Oh, okay.
So that makes sense of the tone of the. I was trying to like, what is with this tone? Because like you never
Yep.
really see
Watch the
interviews
beginning.
this way.
Watch the beginning.
I don't have to watch on my own.
And again, I'm sick, so my patience is real short. I'm like, get to the fucking point.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I
This
get what you
interview
guys-
could have took 30 damn minutes.
No, I agree with you, but here's the thing. This is what we learned from Anton when we used to be on the panel and watching him, and these guys too. They know what they want out of you. They play it. They ask you multiple questions. And they watch you. They see how you respond to things. How long are you more protective? And they gotta make the show longer. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to do no 30 minutes. At least they try to get out of you an hour or two. And that
special podcast, yeah, special.
yeah. So they got to drag it out, even though they're repeating the same question in a different way. But they got to do what they got to do. And she used to be a co-host with Anton on the Wednesday show.
Yep.
When he did the Wednesday show, so she used to be there for a
Yeah,
little minute.
pop
But
culture.
Anton has a history with people he's done. That's not the first person. Some people he done dirty to, and some people done dirty to him. But at the end of the day, as wrong or we agree with it or disagree with it, it's business. That's how they can look at it. You are replaceable. You know, it's about the show. It's about the. There's a lot of dirty stuff that goes on behind the scenes as well, but it's part of the game. If you don't understand it, then you're gonna lose out. You know, it is what it is. And some people trying to get clout out of it. Hey, do you? I ain't judging. Everybody trying to get piece of the pie. Remember how we talked about the other topic earlier? Trying to get piece of the pie. Same thing over here.
Yeah.
So Anton, a lot of people are mad with Anton, but at the same time, a lot of people are jealous of Anton. So we don't want to put the two in the same category. Especially from the Fight Club days, you know. So it is what it. And Anton made it. He's a celebrity now, and he used to be on Dr. Phil. Have you seen that one? When he was on Dr. Phil?
We get to that. We got to get to that on.
Oh, you guys, come on now, come on. But yeah, he used to be on Dr. Phil, and then Fox News. Boom, that's it. He's a household name.
Yeah.
Now he has to play his part. Now, Fox News, big channels are watching him now. Now we can say whatever we want, but he has to stay in character if he wants to continue to be on Fox News. Maybe Dr. Phil will invite him. Whatever, you know. So
and that's when things get weird. That's when
things get worse. So it's like the saying goes, Taryn, enjoy it while you laugh. When you get monetized and get bigger, things gonna change.
Yeah.
Because if you don't change with it, YouTube will. All right, goodbye. Have fun. Then you gotta start all over. You know. So it is what it is.
Right. You dead on right, man. I was talking about like just changing. I'm not necessarily. I'm good doing what I'm doing right now, as in getting news out. That's really why. That's my whole thing. Getting news out, getting more consistent. Do at least 4 days, 4 out of 7 days, nights of the week. You know, stuff like that. Get at least 2 hours in. Just start right there. Like I don't want to be doing a 12-hour stream unless it gotta be some stuff going on. It gotta be, you know, we watch an active hostage scene or something like, you know what I mean? Something.
No, that's too much. Max 2 hours because you're gonna get tired of it, you know.
Yeah,
when I used to go live that can do panels, the most I done maybe 4 hours. I never got past 2 hours, you know. And then you got to break that down into short videos, you know, because no one's gonna sit there and watch the whole 4 hours or 2 hours. Yep. They might skip through the the live or whatever. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff, and a lot of people from that area with Anton. Have you heard of Angry Man or no?
No, I know about Angry.
Yeah, I've been on panels with him, and he's the same. He's also grown as well.
Yeah.
And then it is what it is. It's part of the game. It's a game. I know some people say I don't play no game. No, it's a game. You just got to know how to play it. As simple as that. It's chess. People playing chess, Monopoly. You got to be smarter than the other guy. Even people call you a sellout. It is what it is. You know what are you gonna do?
All right, let's read.
And then once I'm able to lure you in, if you will, I sort of cake bake that situation, meaning that now I have your attention and I have you a part of my space, if you will.
Well, I've never heard of that, but I mean,
that's why
there could be people that can, but I can tell you right now, Anton was always like straight on for it, professional. Like there was really
no. I'm not questioning his.
No,
character.
I'm just saying like there's nothing really that would fit into what you were, what you're describing. Yeah.
So to you, based on my definition of cake bake, inviting you to come onto the show to have a conversation about no particular topic, or at least a topic that he would serve as a prowess, did not feel like a cake bake.
No, because, and especially, and let's be clear, especially in the independent podcasting space.
Sure.
Some podcasters are, particular. You and I would be amongst the top, because a lot of them don't really have an actual angle.
Yeah.
They get around, they talk, they do this, that, and the third. So it's not uncommon that somebody might say, "Oh, I like what you said there. Hey, you want to come on?" And it might not be anything in my field or lane, but that doesn't stop them from reaching out.
And where's the show taped?
So he tapes in Detroit.
So he's in Detroit. So you had to fly out to Detroit?
Correct.
Did he or the show pay for you to come out?
Correct.
And did they pay for your room and board as well?
Correct.
So you stayed in a hotel. Actually, let me pose that as a question. Did you stay in a hotel?
Correct.
You did stay in a hotel. And you stayed alone in a hotel?
Correct.
Okay, just because these are questions that have come in, so I just want to bring some clarity. At what point do you believe the public and other people started paying attention to your friendship?
I think probably when I started to actually be a regular.
Okay, so give us that timeline from when he flew you out, you participated as.
That's a crazy way he made that question. That's a crazy way he flew you out. Oh, he's slick. This dude slick, dude.
Because
he's trying to make it sound like she got flued out for just Oh, I'm sorry. Did you stay in a hotel? Motherfucker.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
He's slick, boy. This dude do not like her.
If you hear the sure, you can tell. Sure.
Just look at his eyes right now. Like, I'm gonna get you. Like, that's the look he's giving.
Hold on, son.
Johnny is a gay.
My bad. Huey, man, come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
Can't say that in 2020.
The guest, you're done with the show. You fly back home. At what point from that last time up until you became a regular were you in communication with him?
So,
like months?
So after I did the first interview,
sure.
Probably maybe a couple of weeks after the interview aired and Anton could actually see how it was doing, I got a really good response from his audience. And so his audience decided, and that, to people that don't know Anton,
Sure.
Anton is a big advocate of what his viewers and his watchers think, his chat, all of that. He calls them his co-host. A chat is like Anton is a
advocate of, you were saying
of
he's a
listening
big
to what they like.
I see. Okay.
So if they like this or that, he will pay attention to it,
Okay.
and he'll try to implement that in the show. So Anton watched how everybody, you know, pretty much loved the interview. They're, you know, like this part about it. Oh, I think we think she's smart. We like this. She's pretty. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And so
people actually said you were pretty because you are.
yeah.
You're
Oh, that's dude slick, man. He's slick. Oh, so they say you pretty, huh? Oh, this nigga slick, man.
Which is why I wanted to slap the shit out of her, because why the fuck would that be something you say knowing damn well what everybody thinking? These drugs kicking in, I'm getting sleepy.
All right, you ready to drop down? We could probably go. I'll probably do this again. Let me see.
Yeah, because I kind of want to fight and sleep at the same time. I can't explain it.
So you think
But it
tomorrow?
is what it is.
Yeah, but Phoenix, before you leave, why don't you start doing some lives? No, like you don't have to do a panel, nothing. Just hit the live and start talking about whatever on your phone, you know? Do like a 15, 20-minute live and end it.
Yeah, people
I'll
jump.
think about it.
People jump in there. But hey, I won't end it. I'm almost at 2 hours. I'm ending it here, man.
Yeah.
We go. Hey, what do you think? Tomorrow night, that the nerdish play this like second hour
Well, you be a nerd.
or wait till Thursday. What do you think? Because one thing I got to talk about tomorrow is Night of the Seven Kingdom. That's on the last episode, and everything gets open.
Oh, you talk about that? I'll be. Wait, I got Wednesday service. Yeah, you can talk about that all you want to, home. I'll be watching my pastor somewhere around 7. My time. That's 6 your time.
But
Oh yeah, I end it right there, man. I'm gonna watch that video you sent me, Hassan, man. Appreciate you coming up, man.
No problem.
Yeah, Hassan. Thanks for joining.
No, this has been always have fun when I come up here, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good time for you to join, because I'm quiet today.
Yeah, she under the weather. Hey, Detroit whooping our ass right now.
Detroit ain't whooping my ass, but the damn weather is. It's woof.
But I appreciate everybody
Have a
coming
good
up.
evening.
Yeah, appreciate y'all coming up, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. The whole 9. And peace.